Hey guys, this is Cam from 15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another Chainsaw Man episode review for you guys. Sorry for getting this video up a day later than it was supposed to come out because you see, it was interesting too because yesterday I had to wait till 12 p.m. to get Sonic Frontiers. So I did watch the episode, but by the time you know, I freaking was done, it's like I had to leave my house to go get the game. And then, like I said, I pretty much played Sonic Frontiers all day. Now, it's funny because you would think I would be playing God of War. No, I don't play that. But, yeah, that's what I was doing yesterday, playing Sonic Frontiers pretty much all day yesterday. Um, but that didn't stop me from seeing at least Chainsaw Man. And Chainsaw Man, well, it was a very intense episode with a lot of, I guess you could say, advances and seducing, and Denji falling for all these seducing acts, man, was absolutely hilarious. This honestly might be the most horniest, this was definitely one of the most horniest episodes of any shonen series I have ever watched. Because I haven't seen a shonen series get that, well, I guess the only other shonen series that would get that sexual is probably Fairy Tail that I've watched, because there's always fan service in those scenes, but I digress. Anyways, um, it was a very interesting episode, as well as the ending is. So we start the episode off where we last left off on episode 4, just from the standpoint, it was this whole thing about Denji having the ability to squeeze Power's tits. And he does it, and it's absolutely hilarious. I found it hilarious how at first she tricks him by putting in like the fake boobs in there. And then he just squeezes like 2 more times, and this man, like, literally for like an entire day, he just like loses all sense. He's like, that's it? Really? That's it? And it's like, it made me crack up because it's like that feeling you always get when you finally accomplish something, and then you're like, oh, that was it? I thought there was something more important about that, but it was absolutely hilarious how he went through the day where he just had this stone brick face, and even Power was like, hey, what's going on there? What are you doing? Until Makima Frizz like, Denji, are you good, bro? And he's like, yeah, I'm fine. And then all of a sudden to snap him out of it and then give him a new motivation because he was telling her, like, I just recently went through something where I thought the prize would be so much better than I thought it was, but when I did it, it was really not all of what I thought it was. And Denji's like, honestly, I think it was probably better just to keep chasing for the dream than just getting it abruptly, which was absolutely hilarious. So then Makima, when I tell you, this was like one of the spiciest scenes I've seen. Like, she literally was just doing all this and that, freaking having his hand, grabbing his hand, having her touch her boob. I'm like, what the frick? Having his hand touch her face. She freaking bites on his thumb. Like, when I mean bites on it, she's biting on it, bro. And this man over here is losing his gosh darn mind. And I'm just like, over here, I'm like, yo, she getting kind of freaky with it already. And pretty much, she manipulates him yet again, and she in this act of seduction, she's like, listen, I need you to do me any favor, and this favor of mine is to go kill this gun devil. She goes on to make the point how this gun devil is very hard to find anyways, and he's very powerful, and I think you can do it, because I believe in you. And this whole thing is, she's like, listen, you do that, I'll let you do whatever you want, um, with me, pretty much. And pretty much Denji's like, wait, whatever? And she's like, whatever you want. And the point is, he's like, wait, I could even have sex with you? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, this girl is crazy. The length she's going to freaking have Denji freaking work for her is absolutely insane. Not only because she has a leverage, but again, I've been saying for the like past few weeks, I think she has some sort of ulterior motive. She, on the outside, it looks like she's a girl that has the best intentions, but you can clearly tell, like, no, she's fucking with him, and there's something she knows that is a lot darker, and I feel like she's a lot worse than some of these characters, some of these devils we've been seeing. And like I said, I've only been seeing hints about that in other people's comment sections and stuff like that on like Twitter and everything. Even though Twitter right now is turning into a cesspool. But it's this whole dynamic of Makima, using people and using Denji. Again, I don't know what she's doing behind the scenes, but she must be doing something effed up, and everything, because my goodness, it's absolutely crazy. But the scene was absolutely funny. It was absolutely funny that this man has now another motivation now. Now it's, this, at first it was like his dream to freaking work for Miss Makima, and now it's like, oh, I have an opportunity to freaking sleep with her now. Like, dog, what the hell? And if he actually gets this, and I'm gonna be losing my damn. I'm gonna be like, there's no freaking way this dude gets that. But yeah. So we got a team, Aki and his group with Power and Denji, and they're looking for this gun devil, and we get the backstory to the one chick, this one blue-haired chick. I forgot her name. I should have got her name. But it was an interesting backstory from her. Just from the standpoint, she had a younger brother. They went to go play outside, and then all of a sudden, the brother needed to go get something. And then next thing you know, their house gets blown away. And I'm like, that's what the gun devil can do. And it just goes to show you that this gun devil is freaking crazy strong. He's freaking powerful. And I'm like, one hit. It seems like one hit. This guy can wreck your ever living shit, and he can turn you into just. Well, I want to know what he would turn a human into, because that house got absolutely destroyed. So yeah, we don't know what he looks like or anything, but it does not look good. And they use like these bullet pickup scraps and everything to tell where it could potentially be at. But this new group of team, it's interesting. You have obviously Denji and Power, who are kind of the more charismatic, but mostly more into Power. Aki's kind of chilled out and everything. This girl's also kind of chilled out too, but she has like her own quirks that make her she tries to, I guess you could say, liven up the situation. You have this one guy who seems like he's into her, the big, strong, tough guy, and then you have this you have this girl who obviously, I guess, the scaredy cat of everything, because she sees like this one like hand fused head looking devil, and she freaks the frick out. And hell, even at the end of the episode, when she realizes what's going on, she starts screaming. I'm like, oh god. I'm like, can this one be the first one to die, honestly? But it's absolutely funny that this one girl, the blue-haired girl, again, sorry if I don't get their names, I don't take my notes, but I didn't watch the episode again. I'm just doing this pure on memory. It's absolutely funny how, again, Denji gets freaking trapped and messed and seduced by another girl, because she was like, whoever kills the gun devil first, I'll give you a free kiss. And it's funny because all the other, they're all, oh yeah, where Aki and that one other guy was like, huh, what? Aki was kind of more, composed. He was just like, he looks over to the side and like he's interested, and then the other guy, he's just like, wait, are you joking right now? And everything. And then Denji's like, that sounds like a cool thing, but I already got my motivation right now, and all he's thinking about is Makima. And she just leans in, she's like, I'll tongue kiss you. And this man, and next thing, the scene cuts beautifully in the transition where he's like, oh yes, tongue kiss, yeah, let's go. I'm like, this guy cannot sing so damn well when it comes to women. He wasn't interested about a kiss, but then he hears tongue kiss. Oh, now he's going crazy. But that whole scene was crazy. We get the backstory of how she ended up meeting Aki, and it was kind of the whole thing out. In a way, I thought that it looked like Aki was actually her superior, but it seems like it's the other way around. Seems like it's the whole thing that she was a superior, and we find out like she had 6 like comrades, or 6 like, I guess, partners that worked alongside her that all died, and her whole thing was telling Aki way back from when she first met him, is like, hey Aki, don't die. So you can really feel the bond and the relationship between her and Aki, that it's a strong one, and that they care about each other. And I think the thing is too, I think she legitimately seen him like a younger brother, like the brother she had in the past until he got killed. So it's interesting. I really do like her character. I really do like her character, and it's actually interesting that her ability is this ghost-like ability to use like the ghost's right hand, but in return she had to give up like I believe her right eye to do it, which is wicked. Again, we're seeing more of how these devil hunters create contracts, and they have to give up some part of their body to get that said ability from said devil. While I guess you can say Denji's the one in the exception to where really his devil just fused with him and said, just show me what the world you want to live in and stuff like that, and with Puchita. But yeah, we get the end of a cliffhanger, the fact that seemingly enough, the characters realize that they're pretty much going in circles. It's like, they're on the 8th floor, and then the dude goes back downstairs. You would think he would go to the 7th floor. No, they eventually see him, and they're like, "Wait, didn't you go downstairs?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I did, but it's like I was saying, this isn't anything. What's going on is we're stuck somewhere." So they're stuck on the 8th floor or whatever. I have a feeling maybe it has something to do with this gun devil, or maybe there's another devil in play that is like warping reality or some shit like that, that's making them be stuck. Some Mysterio level stuff right then and there, and they're gonna have to figure a way to get out of this situation. But it seems like all of them are like ill prepared because they all look shocked. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see where this is going. I would envision they also don't have any form of communication. The communication line is probably cut out too, so they can't get in communication to see what's going on in the outside world. But it's gonna be interesting to see where Chainsaw Man is going. Again, I apologize for not getting this video out yesterday. Again, I guess you can't blame me. I was playing Sonic Frontiers all day, and that game is actually like legitimately fun, and it's honestly by far the best Sonic game in a long ass time. And I've only completed I've only completed the first open world zone in the game, and I'm already loving it. I don't care. By the time I'm done playing this, I think this is gonna be the best Sonic game since if we're going modern Sonic wise, it's gonna be the best modern Sonic game since Generations, to be honest, which has been something that I've been claiming. But I will do a review on Sonic Frontiers when I do beat the game. So look forward to that eventually. The channel, I don't know when that video is gonna be posted, but whenever I beat the game and everything, that's when I will talk about it. And yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. If you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode of Chainsaw Man, as well as hit the subscribe button if you want to get more Chainsaw Man content or any other anime content I upload to the channel. Until then, guys, catch you guys in the next video and see you guys later. Stay safe out there, and yeah, till then, guys, peace.